Hello, today on Storytime with Jenn, we're going to be reading Perfect Princess, Zoey is Naughty. Original story by Fabienne Blanchut, illustrations by Camille Dubois, English text by Angela Williams. Sometimes Zoey is naughty, even a little bit bad. It's boring to be good, to always obey Mom and Dad. But when Zoey becomes a perfect princess, she cares how her parents feel, so she doesn't act out. She's a perfect little angel, of that there's no doubt. While Mommy shops, Zoey slides clear across the floor. She's dropping her wrappers all through the store. But when Zoey is a perfect princess, she helps with the shopping and stays in the cart. They make choices together that are really smart. Zoey painted a picture. It's a good one, to be fair, but it's on the fridge door, and there's green everywhere. But when Zoey becomes a perfect princess, she still has fun sitting quietly in her chair. Zoey uses her imagination as she colors in a cute bear. At recess, Zoey's like a naughty little clown. She ignores Miss Jones, who's telling her to settle down. But when Zoey becomes a perfect princess, she follows the instructions and lines up properly. With her hand in Tyler's, she's as good as can be. Without asking permission and nobody around, Zoey cranks up the stereo and makes a loud sound. But when Zoey becomes a perfect princess, she plays music in her bedroom because that's where it's allowed. Good girls are careful, they don't play it too loud. Today at lunch, Zoey's a rascal. She's throwing handfuls of peas. She started a war and she does as she pleases. But when Zoey becomes a perfect princess, lunchtime is for eating and not for being rude. She's tidy and polite and she eats all her food. Uh-oh, Zoey's decided to let the canaries fly free. That's a big mistake, as I am sure you'll agree. But when Zoey becomes a perfect princess, she doesn't pull Leo's tail. She's kind to her cat. She feeds him his nibbles and gives him a pat. Yikes! Zoey is daydreaming as she waters Mom's tree. The poor plant is flooded. It's as wet as can be. But when Zoey becomes a perfect princess, she sprinkles the flowers and plants all with care, making sure the water hasn't splashed everywhere. Zoey's brand new costume was missing a cape. Although Mom might get mad, Zoey had to have that green drape. But when Zoey becomes a perfect princess, if she needs a new piece for her latest creation, she just looks in the dress-up trunk and uses her imagination. For Zoey's good manners, her caring and kindness, Mom has a reward for the perfect princess. Tonight, she can watch her favorite movie on TV. She's as quiet as a mouse and as good as can be. Shh, quiet down, whispers Zoey respectfully. The end. That's it for today's episode of Storytime with Jenn. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you tomorrow.